Look at you. You think you're the only one with marital issues? And you keep nagging. A parrot. Look at you. You are my wife. And you will do as I say. If I say jump, you say how high. Do you get that? And besides, which man can tolerate your nonsense? Stupid, useless woman. Idiot!
Call it as it is. It is emotional abuse. According to the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, any person that causes another person emotional, verbal, and psychological abuse commits an offense and can be sent to prison for up to 1 year or pay a fine of up to 200,000 naira or both.
Don't worry, okay? It's nothing. It was my fault. He was only trying to correct me. He never wanted it to get this bad, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. It's a family matter and the pastor has settled everything. I will just have to apologize to him for tempting him. It will not happen again.
Nigeria has one of the highest rates of domestic violence in Africa, with 97% of women beaten up by their spouses, according to NOI polls. We must call it as it is. Domestic violence can never be a family issue. It is a crime.
Now, wow, today get as if you.
Sister, come to your hair now. I beg come on, start on big. You will break my chair.
Fine girl. Auntie, wait. Now maybe Officer Salisu for this area. What did you carry like this? Come, John. Come. What did be this?
What is all this, eh? What is all this? If a man says I to you on the street, I have to say I back. Because I'm scared he might get angry and physical.
It is not flattery. It is catcalling. We must call it as it is. It is harassment and it can land you in jail.
She forced my penis in her mouth. I asked her to stop. She said I will enjoy it, but I didn't. 10 years has passed now. That event still haunts me till now.
Almost 7 in 10 adult Nigerians think there is a high prevalence of child rape in the country. Boys also get raped. And according to the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, the punishment for rape ranges from a minimum of 12 years imprisonment without option of fine to life imprisonment. Call it as it is. Any form of penetration without consent is a punishable crime. Then push me for their motor, call me a shell, sake of say, then see me outside for night. They touch my bobby, do me many nyama something. Then say, person where they don't call a shell, say nobody they listen to him. Call and waiting it be violence. Na crime where loss abi. You see say na lie. ECOWAS court now judge the matter, judge them for my favor. So the next time when you carry your mouth, they call people a shower for everywhere. Person feel make money on top your head.
Yes, the Reverend. It was just a little misunderstanding. But why did you go there alone? What were you wearing? Nobody must hear about it. Every time you remember, every time you struggle, every time you feel your heart is breaking with the weight of what the man of God has done to you, ask God to help you. It is bad enough that you have made a man of God to sin. You hear me?
NOI posted that stigmatization is the main reason why many sexual violation cases go unreported. Let us break the silence and stop covering up the perpetrators no matter who they are. We must call it as it is, sexual violence.
Yeah, Nigerians, look at the woman championing against rape. Look at what she's wearing. She's not a good role model for the younger generation. Yeah, Nigerians, look at the woman championing against rape. Look at what she's wearing. She's not a good role model for the younger generation. Yeah, I have to post this now. Nice one, nice one.
The fight against rape is everybody's business. There is no dress code for it. When you slut shame people on the internet, it is not a morality check. Call it as it is. It is emotional abuse. There are laws that can send cyberbullies to jail.
I was just 12 when my own parents used me and borrowed money from Chief. I stopped schooling and became his wife. My dream of becoming a medical doctor stopped. They killed my dream. And now, you are just 15. And your father is telling me he allowed you to be matured. I will not allow that to happen. I will not allow anybody to give you out away without your wish. Oma meme, I will not be alive. That will only happen over my dead body. They will not. They will not. Mbano. No! No.
According to Girls Not Brides, in Nigeria, 43% of girls are married off before their 18th birthday. 17% are married off before they turn 15. Call it as it is. It is child abuse. It is child rape, not child marriage. It is a crime.
No bruises on my body. He only grabbed my breast and pushed me hard against the wall. He said he already paid for me and I must give him what he wants because he owns me. He apologized and he said it won't happen again. Yes, Mom. I pray for him. I believe he will change. After all, it's till death do us part, right? Mommy, I will not disappoint you. I promise.
According to the VAP Act, any person who forces another to do anything that will have negative effect on the other person's well-being commits an offense and can be sent to prison for 3 years. We must call it as it is. It is coercion, and it is a punishable offense.
No. He locked me in the house for 3 days because I refused to give him my school fees. But he said he was sorry. And he loves me. I believe him. After all, he says he'll marry me.
According to the VAP Act, any person that deprives another of his or her liberty except in fulfillment of a court order commits an offense and can be sent to prison for up to 2 years. Call it as it is. It is a crime.
No. He said he only cracked a joke about rape. And his jokes opened up wounds. Flashes of the night when my father placed his hands on my thighs, came flooding me. I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating. I couldn't breathe. He said it was a joke. It was a joke. How can that be a joke? How can that be a joke? How can he talk about rape? How can he talk about rape? How can he talk about rape? How can he talk about rape?
Joking about rape can amount to verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse and can send you to jail for up to a year.
I can't agree. Start to dey touch me. I couldn't feel one kind. I can't tell her say I no do again. I say I beg, make you stop. I say make you not remove my clothes. He say man no dey stop like that. I tell her say I beg, I don't say beggar. He no gree. He just come force me, come tear my clothes, come dey press me, come dey do am.
Any person fit change mind anytime. If you force who change mind, you don't ready be that so.
They pushed me into a van and called me prostitute because I was out by 8 p.m. They grabbed my breast and did many unspeakable things to me. Okay. They said no one listens to anybody that has been labeled prostitute. Call it what it is. Violence. It is an offense known to law. You think it's a lie? ECOWAS court has ruled in my favor. So the next time you go about calling people prostitutes, they may just be smiling to the bank because of you.